Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kenny. It's a beautiful sunny day here folks. It's about 35 degrees and we're going to be doing some splitting, some wood splitting. I split my wood at my cabin with a good old-fashioned maul and of course the old trusty axe. I split mine back here at my cabin with these two types of tools. Now you hang around incidentally, and I'm going to show you how I can split, or how that I split firewood, and maybe give you a couple of tips maybe as to how that perhaps you could maybe be doing it maybe the wrong way, or maybe not the way that somebody else would do it, but it could be better. So the way I do this is I make sure that I put my feet in the right spot before I attempt to hit that with the axe. And that, I think, is very important. That's a tip there for you. You want to make sure you put your feet in the right setting to keep your balance on both hands while you're doing this swing. The swing is very important. Now you don't want to stand like that. You don't want to stand like that, or whichever way maybe that you might think may be correct, but this is the way I like to do it. I like to put my feet in a stance like that before I attempt to hit it with this. And to me, that's important. Now, that's tip number one. Let me give you another tip. If you're a beginner and you're attempting to cut firewood and to split it with a maul or with an axe, I find it's better to always have dry wood, because dry wood will split 3 to 4 times easier than it will when it's green. Now, you may not realize that, and some people don't, but dry wood will always split better, and much, much better with an axe or a maul, because it's dry. It's not full of liquid, and it will split better. And a number 3 tip that I can share with you: when you swing that axe like that, or that maul, don't do it straight down. I mean, straight down like that. Most people will probably do it that way, but I find that it's better to lean it either to the left or to the right to create a more of a power surge on that chunk of wood that you're going to hit, and it will go better like this. See, now I'm standing like this, and my feet is fairly wide, and that gives me a very good leverage to hit that huge chunk of wood. And another tip here, I am using an old tree stump that has rotted out from years gone by when I first built my cabin. Now, you don't want your tree stump, or your chopping block, you don't want it to be too low down on the ground. You want it to be at least a foot or higher, depending upon your height. Now, I'm a tall boy, so I like to keep it up fairly, maybe 2.5 feet off the ground, so it's so simple to hit, and you don't have to bend over like that. I'm giving you some safety tips here, and some actual tips that, in my opinion, will help you to become a better firewood chopper, if you will. So let me show you how I do it. Like this. Like that. Now that's the method I use, and I keep it that way. And let's go with number 2. This time I'm going to use the maul. This is I think a 12-pounder, and it's got a brand new hickory handle in it. Now, as far as the difference between the two, I really don't know. Some people say the maul is better. Some people say the old axe is better. But for me, either one works. Now the wood, some of this is really, really super dry, and it really busts easy. So I prefer to just take my time and put the wood one chunk at a time on the block, like that. Now notice, you can really do a good job and you won't hurt yourself. And it won't be strenuous on you to really split quite a bit. It's so easy. It's so easy. Now I've got a huge pile here that I have got to work up and split. And it's so easy when your wood is dry. If you feel kind of daring, you can do it with one hand, like that. Now this is hardwood. This is oak. And like I've said before, oak is my choice of firewood because it burns so much better and it lasts so much longer in your stove. You can take and fill up. Now I burn firewood at home and I burn firewood away from home, which is my log cabin. And I can fill my stove up with this hardwood, and I'm telling you, I get up the next day and I've still got fire. No trouble to keep fire all night long with oak or hickory wood. Now, remember those tips that I gave you. It is so easy to split your firewood without exerting yourself and without hurting yourself, and doing it the right way. If you'll follow some of those tips, let me tell you, you can get it done and get it done quick. Listen, I've enjoyed bringing this to you and giving you these tips. And some of you, you may be a brand new viewer. And if you are, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Ring that bell and unlock the channel unto yourself, and you'll have access to all of our videos. And I'm sure some of them will be very informative to help you. And while you're at it, subscribe to the channel. And that will be even better. So let me hit one more here, if I may. Now that block there is a little bit crooked, but very simple, very easy. So listen, thanks for viewing our videos, and you have a wonderful, blessed day, and we will talk to you later.